Hey y'all, how you doing? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well this morning. Um, Hope you enjoyed your weekend. I did. I relaxed, watched a lot of Lifetime shows. It was two shows that I watched over the weekend that was new to Lifetime. Girl Vanished and Sugar Mama. If y'all ain't see it this weekend, you know how Lifetime run things. Y'all go check it out. It was good. I watched a lot of movies, but anyway, this is what I want to talk about. People giving people ultimatums, and especially when it comes to going to church. Now, if y'all watch me, y'all know that I have talked about I haven't been to church in a minute. And that was through personal reasons, things that I felt why I don't want to go back. But don't get it twisted. It's just stop going to the church home. It has nothing to do with stop believing in God. That's going to always be. I just got a problem with his folks down here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always going to believe in God. I have a relationship with him. I don't care if I'll never walk through the church doors again. I'm going to have a relationship with him. But that's not me telling anybody out there not to go to church. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that. I'm just telling you what my situation is right now. And you can still have a relationship with God. But I don't like people that gives ultimatums like they so high and mighty, and especially when they gave their life to God because they was, you know, doing a whole lot of crazy stuff, and then once they change and they act like they all that, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to deal with people who don't go to church. Now, this is not me. I don't know. This is not me. I'm talking about something. I had a conversation with somebody who told me that a person kind of gave them a ultimatum about dealing with them. I don't know. I don't know if it was dealing with them in a relationship or just a friend. But they didn't want to be bothered with that person because they didn't go to church. They actually told them, well, you don't go to church, I can't deal with you. Who does that? Is that godly? I mean, I would really like, I don't think that's God. I think that's being hypocritical. You think you better than somebody because you go to church now? You done changed your life? So now you don't want to be bothered with people? And I mean, and it's good that sometimes things you need to change your surroundings with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know that a God saved you from drugs and all that stuff, yeah, you don't need to go back around the same people. Yeah, you gotta leave stuff like that alone. But I mean, like people like family members, friends that you were that ain't even doing those type of things, just feel that at this point of their life they don't want to go to church, but that don't mean they don't believe in God, right? So by you giving this person an ultimatum, is that godly? You ain't God and you ain't Jesus. So my thing is, you're what's that word I'm looking for? You're judging, you're being hypocritical. You know, you can't make nobody do nothing that you want them to do. If you want them to go to church, pray with them. You know, maybe they'll go. You know, you keep praying with them, or you know, talking to them, or but to say I can't deal with you. I don't know if it's in a relationship way or just a friend. Sometimes, you know, and then it what gets me because, especially if it's a family member, somebody you done had kids with. Now, to me, y'all, them kids give you a bond, right? Whether you break up, you marry, divorce, whatever, you still got them kids, you got some type of bond there. Now, this is a person that you have had children with, and this person done got so high and mighty and holy, you know what I'm saying, that they gonna tell you that they can't deal with you because you don't go to church. Well, what makes you think they even really want a relationship with you? They probably just want a friend. You got kids together. You can be friends. You don't have to be enemies. But to give somebody an ultimatum and you supposed to be so holy up into the church, and to like somebody that's that close to you that you had children with, that you can't be bothered with them because they don't go to church. Ooh, child. That just does something to my soul. See, that's why people don't go to church. For people just like that. People like that, hypocritical, judging. That's why a lot of people don't go to church, because of people like that. And if I was that person, they don't deal with the person they say. And I said, leave it that way. Because you don't need people in your life like that. You know what I'm saying? I said, leave it that way. And I come to find out something too about someone. Never did anything to. Was trying to contact a person. Person never contacted me back. So when I talked to this person, and I ain't never did nothing to this person, and I was wondering, like, why this person not contacting me back? Do they have a different number? But when I found out that the number was right, I was like, okay. So I stopped calling, because I said, okay, you must don't want to be bothered, and I'm not here to bother nobody. But then when I talked to this person that told me that somebody gave them an ultimatum, and I'm saying, like, okay, well, I see why this person is like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they not returning my calls, like I said, but I'm putting two and two together. Like, but first of all, I ain't never did nothing to you, but it's just showing me. It's just giving me. I don't need to be near you. I don't need to be around you. I don't need to be around people like that. That's why I said I'm not fake. I'm real. I'm either going to deal with you or I'm not. I don't hold grudges. I don't hate, because that's not godly. God, people don't hate. I might not like what you do. I might not agree with what you do. I might not like some of the things that you do, but I don't hate you, baby. Okay? God's people don't hate. And that's why I say I don't like being around fake people. I can't do it. I can't stand the fakeness. And there's a lot of it in the church. And I'm sorry to say it, but it is. And not all churches. Because I have went to some churches that was okay. Then I went to some churches that I'm like, You know what I'm saying? But I don't knock nobody and put nobody down. But I think I'm talking about me, what my feelings is. Everybody else, I don't care nothing about. I care about me and my children and whatever. You do what you want to do, But like this, I'm not a fake person. I do believe in God, and I know God. That's all I'm going to say. But I just can't deal with those church folks. You know what I'm saying? That are fake. The ones that are fake, I can't deal with them. And if you're not that, then you're fine. But if you feel in some type of way because what I come out here and say, then maybe you're one of them. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just telling you from my experience what I'm not going to do. I'm not out here to tell somebody, don't go look. No, that's not me. Because sooner or later you'll find out. But maybe you'll go to a good one and you won't experience anything, bad or whatever that will stop you from not wanting to go. And I pray that you do find somebody, church to go to that you have a good experience with. Because I haven't had a good experience with some churches. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to chill back. You know what I'm saying? Never know what the future going to bring. But I'm just going to fall back from now. But I'm always believing and always praying and always, I have a relationship. I don't have to go to church to have a relationship with them. But I just say it's fake people out here too. You don't never turn your back on somebody because they don't go to church. That's not godly, honey. That's not godly. And that really hurt my soul when that person told me that they said that they didn't want to deal with this person because they didn't go to church. And I'm like, y'all got kids together. And you really, that's like turning your back on somebody. That's the way I look at it. Yeah. But I'm okay. I'm okay with you not talking to me. I don't care. I know, me and God know I ain't did nothing to you. So carry on. But once I found out what I found out, I'm like, okay, but you don't have to worry about me reaching out at all or trying to reach out to you at all. Ever. Again. Because I don't like fakeness. So yeah, people, just watch who you deal with. You know what I'm saying? Watch your so-called friends, your family. Watch who you deal with. Watch who you deal with. That's all I'm saying. Because people ain't right out here. People is not right out here, and it's a shame that you have to be like that. But yeah, you got to protect yourself and your feelings and stuff. Cause I was like, dang, they like that. Like, what's up? You know. But give people their space. Let them be. Let them go. And you do you. And still be the person that you are. And if you know you ain't did nothing to harm nobody, then let it go. Just let it go. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep serving God the way you serve Him. And let them serve God the way they want to serve Him. Okay? That's the way I'm looking at things now. Because this world right here, things that's going on in this world, I ain't got time to be worrying about you dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got other things to worry about. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I keep God first, I'm going to be okay. And I hope you be okay too. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But y'all go ahead and have a great day. This is Monday. The sun is shining. It's beautiful. Enjoy this Monday. I'm out. Peace.